Nah, that was an amazing answer. So you never dated a man with kids before?
I have. My ex-fiance has two beautiful adult girls. And to his defense, he actually did a wonderful job blending us. We had no baby mama drama. We had no issues with the girls, just being honest. He did, and it wasn't me. I have to give him his props. He did a great job of blending us and making sure there was absolutely no drama. And me as well. We blended well. Through that
So you said
relationship,
we have no drama. I'm gonna create some drama.
no.
Okay.
But I love that you asked that, because through that relationship, it allowed me to gain experience, which gives you wisdom, right? Words
Right.
don't teach, experience does. And it allowed me to experience a man with kids, two girls, who was a great father. And it also allowed me to see that no matter how much he did or how well he blended us, it wasn't about him. It was about me and my preference and my values. And it allowed me to understand that it's not men with kids that are a problem. It's that men without kids is just my preference. So I don't think that men with kids are less adequate. When you get with somebody with kids, they're a package deal. That is your family.
Right, but you say you want your own family.
When you are in a relationship, and I had a ring on my finger, which means I was willing to be this man's wife.
Right.
That means the kids that were his were also mine. We are a family. So I didn't look at it like I'm with him and not his girls. I looked at it like we are a family, and anything that I bring extra, another human, another life, is going to be an addition to our family.
Right.
He already had kids. He had a family. So guess who was being added to that family? Me. His kids weren't being added to him and I was coming in and blending with them. And had I had our little bundle of joy, our child would have been blending with us. And so this is another thing, folks, when you're dating somebody with a child, this is not a separation of them and they kids and you come in and now y'all have your separate family. That causes an issue. When you are with somebody with kids, you guys are a family. And if you can't treat those kids as though they are yours, you don't need to be with that woman or you don't need to be with that man, period. Because it causes issues. And let me go a little further.
Hey, yo. This chick really be saying a bunch of nothings, bro. She basically just said she wasted a good man's time. Because her preference is she doesn't want a man with kids, but then she chose to be with a man with kids still. That's the thing about these birds, fellas. These birds will use any man. Once he got some, I'm pretty sure that guy probably had some money, but it had to be a benefit that kept her around. And when she had enough, she returned back to the streets. But this chick, bro, it's amazing how this chick really be saying nothing, but people stay booking her. I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, get your money, I mean, if you could fool a fool, why not? I hate wasting time. Time is money. So let me put you all on game on how to make some extra money all from your phone that is 100% legit. A lot of people feel like this is too good to be true. So let me break it down for you so you understand how it works and why they can pay you for playing games. Free Cash works with app games to help them find new users like you. These apps and games are willing to pay for new users because a lot of the users end up actually liking the games and end up making the apps money once they play for a while. Free Cash helps put some of that money back in your pocket as they share some of what they get paid back with you. It's simple. If you already like playing app games on your phone, you might as well sign up and try it, as you can make a completely free account with just an email and password. It is not a way to get rich quick, but you can make $10 to $20 playing games. And if you are already playing games you already like or trying new ones, and if you are really dedicated, you can make over $200 on some. It's completely free to try. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the description and check it out and make some extra cash.
woman or any man who will let somebody come in and say, we can start our own family, they got problems they fucking self. Because nobody would ever disrespect my kids. If I had children and you come in and tell me, baby, at some point I want to start our own family, well, who you think we are? I would never disrespect that man and say, we are going to start our own family. There have been times when we've been out and people have said, do you guys have kids? And he said, no, because we don't. Guess what I said? No, we have 2 girls. And he would look like, wow, because if I'm saying yes to you, I'm saying yes to everything that comes with you. I'm saying yes to everything that you love. Those girls are a direct reflection of that man.
Right.
How can I love him without loving them? And why would you be with me if I can love you and not love them?
Right.
That says a lot about you as a father. I would never do that.
For sure.
And that's why I can't be with a man with kids, because I'm going to love them like they're mine. And let me tell you what happens when I caught off the wedding.
Why did you call off the wedding?
But when I caught it off, guess who goes with their family? And guess who has to go without the girls?
Damn.
So what I'm saying is people have to calculate the risk of dating, whether it's anybody in general. But when I think about dating a man with kids, in the event it doesn't work.
Shorty, you left a good man. You called off the marriage. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on why you called off the marriage. These chicks just be saying a bunch of nothings, bro. She just be talking to talk. It's crazy.
What if we spend 15 years together and it doesn't work? And we never have kids. Those are still your girls.
Right. But now let me ask you a question. You took on that family and those are your 2 girls.
Yeah.
So when you called off the wedding, have you been in contact with those 2 girls?
So it's been many years now,
Right.
and we are not still in contact now. But when I initially called off the wedding, yes, I still communicated with one of his daughters, and
Why 1 and not 2?
well, she reached out to me. So since the oldest one reached out to me,
that was your family. So those are kids. You have to.
They were
reach out to the kids.
adult girls. They were in their mid-20s, and so they weren't children. But she reached out to me, and the one that did reach out to me, we definitely still.
Now they were adult girls. So why give us the BS story that you just gave us? This chick is so full of shit though, man, but it amazes me how she navigates through this little game. And it's like it's working for her. It's like her BS story is getting her paid. Amazing.
Kept a relationship at that time. When she mentioned me coming to some of her events, I just told her, look, I would love to support you, but I also have to be very fair to your father. And if he is dating someone, or because I didn't know at the time, I still don't know, or even if he just wants to come and not want me present, I want to respect that. I want to.
Exactly. It's like, listen here, I just did your father dirty, okay? I called off the wedding. He spent all this money on the engagement ring and all this type of, and I called off the wedding because I was done using him. And it was time for me to return back to the streets because I feel like I could do better. Like your dad was good for this period right here. Okay? I was able to power up, get my shit together, put myself in a position that I need to be. So now I don't need your dad anymore. Deuces. These birds be cold-blooded, bro.
respect that, because even though we're not together, there's still a hierarchy. It still goes him and me,
Right.
and you as the children. So I'm going to respect him even if we're not together. And that would be something, if I decided to attend, that I would want her to run by him first, if that was something I decided to do.
Right.
But I just left it at that because I want him to be able to, at that time, move on with his life. And I would not want your ex-girlfriend, right, in the
Right.
same environment as me.
For sure.
So I just said, baby, it's best that, let daddy do his thing and
Yeah.
I do my thing, and it's okay.
Yeah. So as a high functioning, high value woman, when should you decide to be a stay at home girlfriend or fiance in your case? Because you high functioning, you high value, you have your own income, You have your own life. You went to school. You built so much up for yourself. And then you meet this man who convinces you to quit everything so he could take care of you. When should a woman decide that she should drop everything that she has and trust in a man to provide for her financially?
I love that question. When she knows that everything that she's dropping, she can pick right the fuck back up that quick. Because as soon as I caught it off, I was out of our then home within 1 week in my own beautiful, spot. And I was able to pick back up with my practice within a week. I have a lot of accolades, a lot of credentials. My resume speaks for itself. I'm the president and vice president of some of the biggest colleges here in Los Angeles and of the biggest civil rights organization, NAACP, for Los Angeles, San Bernardino, Wilmington, Palos Verdes. So I didn't let those things go, or my board associations go. I just closed up my practice, and I was a professor at a law school. So those were all things that I knew because of my work ethic and my relationships, that if I walked out today, I could make a phone call and everything can be right back in action.
Right.
So I think that when a woman knows, set up shop first, ladies, you know what I mean? Seriously, whoever you are, set up shop so that if anything hits the fan, you can just press a button that says start and everything activates and revs right back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah,
And this is why y'all men gotta understand the objective of a bird. A bird main objective, and I keep telling you all this, is to find a sucker when she's in her healing process. She's gonna look for a man that could benefit her, that could help her, that could put her back on her feet. She's gonna drain that man energy and she's gonna power up. Like, listen to her. She just told you all that's what she did. It was already planned out. Right? Because when it comes to women, everything is planned. They don't just do shit. They don't just leave a man just cuz. Even if you cheat, a woman is not gonna just leave you unless she got us, like a good situation. But a woman is always gonna take her time and plan shit out. And the sad thing about it is when they are doing that, a lot of men be blinded in their relationships, not knowing that she's planning her exit. And you're thinking that, man, I'm getting ready to live the rest of my life with her. She did some guy out there dirty, bro. Dirty. And now she's on these podcasts telling her story. What about that guy? Shit is crazy.
love that. Congratulations. I see a new book, Live Your Promise, is now available for pre-order.
It is.
When will that be out?
It actually launches May 12th is when it's available and to be shipped out, and it's available for pre-order now on every single book platform you could think of. My first book, I got a double book deal. Shout out to Curtis 50 Cent Jackson for taking the lead on my double book deal with the biggest publishing company.
Yo, nah, this is crazy. She's good, bro. Who is buying her books? I mean, salute though. Get your money. Hey, I'm not mad at the game. If you could fool a fool, get your money. If you could sell water to a well, get your money. I'm not knocking your hustle. But shit, what? Damn, that's cold, bro. It just goes to show, man, like people out here are lost, man. Like all it takes, even though like a person like could be saying bullshit, if they are saying the bullshit good, people gonna support it because you gotta understand a bunch of people are followers. And if you're a follower, bro, you will always be led by a fool. Every time. But shouts to Huddle. Get your money. Hey, get your coins, sis. I'm not
Well,
knocking
hey,
you.
Shout out to
House.
50, man. We don't talk enough about the amazing things that 50
He
does.
does.
Can you tell me
50 puts
about
people
50 as
on.
a person, please? Because all we see is the trolling online, but everybody who knows 50 personally says the greatest things about him.
Let me say this. There's intelligent people, and then there's geniuses. I talk a lot.
Yeah.
And people think I'm smart and intelligent and all that, right? 50 is genius. When I'm on the phone with 50, I try my best to shut the fuck up and listen the whole time. And it's not because he needs you to, but because 50 is not a know-it-all, but 50 knows what he knows what he knows.
Right.
And so if 50 is on the phone, you are getting nothing but nuggets, gems, and fire. And what I respect most about him is he is really who he thinks he is. If 50 says he's gonna do it, it's done. And if he says he's not, it ain't. And I can respect somebody who you know what they stand on. He's a very transparent person, and you know when he said, "I got you with the book deal. I love your work, Doc." He took it and ran with it. And so, yeah, my first book that is already out. It's on the bestsellers list. Within two days, it ended up being 2 days. The audiobook and the print book. It's called Mental Detox. Ended up being bestseller in 48 hours, literally. I was on tour and I was texting my team. I'm like, oh my God, we're number 3, we're number 2, we're number 1. Yeah. Holy crap. So it's, to have your team call you, hey House, and be like, look, oh my God. Like, and that was just a book I wrote in 2014.
Yeah, that's cool though, man. But listen, but this is the part that scares me though. Because like when it comes to certain women, like women who are outside for real, they will have a lot of supporters, right? And they will have more supporters than girls who are saying like, nah, that's not my lane. I'm a different type of girl. Because what it is, bro, it's nasty out here, fam. This woman is influencing a whole new generation of younger women with this same type of energy. Like, that's how real it is. And they are championing this woman. This is a woman with no kids. She's not married. She just out here just talking. She's a great talker, right? She don't really say anything with substance. She might say some basic shit, but her game plan is working, right? So that just goes to show you, man. This is why, man, stay focused out here. Stay prayed up. Focus on yourself. Work on yourself. Take care of your mental. Protect your energy out here, bro. Because if your wives are not being championed, these are the women who are influencing the younger generation. And listen to her story. Her main story is her playing a good man. Look at the way she described him. Nothing but good things. Then why you left him? Look, fellas, man, be careful out here, bro. But please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out. This is what you imagine him truly being in a hospital dealing with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.